Hi guys, Grace here. So as a continuation to my mini Galen haul, this will be how I plan to use the leather wallet insert as my everyday carry. My idea was to use this as my wallet with my more frequently used cards, as well as to have maybe one or two inserts, the notebook inserts for some quick calendar planning, maybe jotting down quick notes and like lists that I will need on a daily basis, such as to-do or shopping list. I've seen the official video on how to set up the leather wallet insert into a traveler's cover, but I wanted to see how well it will do without one, and it will cut down on the costs and probably how bulky it is, because here in Singapore the leather cover itself is already going to set me back another 50 to 60 Singapore dollars. So let's try it out. So along with the leather wallet insert, I have an additional, and this is the everyday book that I also unboxed in the previous video. I have a passport size traveler's notebook in the blank from the company, the Travelers Company, as well as this connecting rubber bands. So apparently it's meant to connect two different books together, because I'm assuming the leather cover from the Travelers Company has already bands attached to the cover that you can just slot notebooks into, whereas since this does not, I decided to pick up, and a pack of 4 costed $4.30 Sing dollars. So let's take all of this out. And let's try to set it up. So my idea was that once I had something to connect the books to the cover itself, I was kind of set, and I wouldn't need the leather cover in addition to this wallet insert. So I think 2 will be a good idea at this point. And it kind of works because there is this indent both on the top and the bottom, so it doesn't like stick out all the way out of the dimensions of this cover itself. So let's try slotting one book in first. Yeah, so this is the thickness of it, with just one insert, and honestly I think this is a pretty portable size. It doesn't feel bulky, it doesn't feel like it's going to like squeeze my pockets to the extent that I will feel uncomfortable with it, maybe in the back pocket if I don't carry a bag that day. But also let's just fill all the other slots. So 3 cards, and then for this little pocket, I am not sure, but I'm just going to stick a few stickers in. And because there are cards here, it is quite a snug fit, that if you do this, it's not going to like drop out if you have any loose papers, loose name cards. But I think that's only provided if you have cards in the card slots above. And then on the back, I'm just going to slide this. I think these are just like little quote pages for journaling, and then a few other more stickers in this card holder. Just stick it in the bigger pocket. And then I have some cash with me as well. So my first thought was to stick it in this, but it seems like it would not hold you don't want money just sticking out from a corner of your wallet and showing people that you have cash on you. You're just asking to be robbed at that point. You could fold it in half and just stick it here, but it just feels a little bit, it doesn't fit here, and maybe I will just put it into the zip area instead. So folded in half, you can still zip it completely fine. And I have some coins here as well, so let's just drop them into the pocket as well. Yeah, and you can zip it fine, no problem. So with the coins, it does feel a lot heavier, a little bit bulky on the back side, but it still will work pretty well as a wallet. And then in the pen loop, I have my Twisby Eco, which is probably the thickest or like the thickest pen that I have, and this noodler's creeper, which I prefer bringing around because it's much cheaper and it's much slimmer. So this will probably fit well. Yeah, it fits easily into this. And then if I just push it down a little bit more, it is almost the exact same height, so it doesn't feel out of place. Like it's not jutting out way above or way below, and it's not like really wide. But if I were to try to put the TWSBI Eco in, I could. It's just a tight fit. Yeah, and it does come out a little bit, because if I were to squeeze this bottom part in, the bottom will also jut out. So there is a TWSBI Eco is just slightly taller than this insert. So it will fit because the inside is this stretchy material. It's not leather all the way, so as to accommodate different pen sizes. But I think the TWSBI Eco is just a little bit too much, and it's just not a nice pen to carry around. I mean, in a pen loop. Maybe in a pencil case it will be fine. So this is how I think I will carry it around. And let's try putting in another insert. And this is the one that I unboxed in the previous video. Inside the individual notebooks, there are actually more guide sheets. So I'm assuming there's a set of guide sheets for each, and there is an extra set for every set of 3 that you buy inside the canvas pouch with the blotter sheet. So as you can see, this Tomoe River paper does crinkle a lot easier than just regular paper. And it's already crinkling on me as I try to put it into the rubber band because of the friction between the band and the paper. But it will crinkle eventually, so I'm not too concerned. But this is how it will be. So right now the leather is really stiff, so if I were to just leave it, it just hangs open like that. Yeah, and if I leave it on the other end, you can see even more obviously. And not to mention, because there are like coins and this like thick sheet of stickers on the inside of the card holder. So without it, it still hangs out because of the coins. But I believe as time passes and the leather softens, it will be fine. And even with the coins, I think it will still be pretty comfortable to just write quick notes in it without having to remove the notebook altogether. And even though the rubber band is here, if I were to flip to a middle page, it's still pretty flat. And the same goes for the other notebook. Yeah, so if I were to just flip it to a random page, I believe I still could write pretty conveniently without much trouble. So that's all for the video. I just wanted to show you that yes, you can use the leather wallet insert from Galen Leather without the leather cover from the Travelers company, and it is less bulky, but you would have to find some sort of way to connect the inserts to the cover itself, and I got this connecting rubber bands from the Travelers notebook company. So I don't know if there are other options, or maybe you could just use the regular rubber bands if you don't want to spend any more money. But this is something that you can definitely look into, and I will recommend it. I will use it for some time and see how it goes. If I end up hating it or loving it even more, I will definitely let you know in an update video. So see you next time. Bye.